going to learn one of the main things people do in Photoshop, which is selecting. Last class we already had an intro to that, using selections for painting. Today it's going to be all about editing pictures. So I'm in Photoshop Online. If you guys are going to work with Photoshop, download it. In case you have already installed, it's pretty much similar, but I'm going to use this version as it is more like everyone can use it. Okay. First thing, so we're here to create a new file. What I'm going to do this time is a little bit different because I'm going to start by dragging and dropping an image from my computer. So I downloaded a couple images and I'm going to be using them to create this, to do this work today. So just click and drag in here and it's going to create a file already with that. As you can see, it already came, so the file I dragged already is here in a layer, but I want to have a second image together so we can see the editing a little bit better. So I'm going to add one more layer and I'm going to drag the other picture right over the first one. Okay, if I click outside of it, you're gonna see that it is already in the layer. So I'm just going to move it to adjust it a little bit to cover the sky where the first one would be. And after I've done that, I'm going to drag this one to the bottom. Of course, that's going to depend on what you're going to do. But the idea is the one that's going to be below is going to be the picture that has what you want to be your background. Okay. The one on top is going to be a picture that we're going to be removing things so that that background can show. Okay, having done that, we're going to go to selection. In selection, there are a lot of tools I can use. So last class, we started with rectangular, and I'm going to do an example here. It's definitely not great. So what I'm going to do, so I selected. Let me select the correct layer. So remember that you have to make sure you're selecting the layer you're working on. And after that, I'm going to use Command J. If you're working on a PC, Control J. Okay, so the letter J. Once I do that, you see that I have a new layer now. And I'm going to hide my original layer. And you can see that it took that selection I had made. So when I click Command J, it sent the selection to a new layer. Okay, so now I can see some of the mountains and I can see the starry sky, but still meh. Okay, not great. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to hide this layer. So I could do the same thing with the elliptical marquee, but it would be the same. Okay, it's not, it doesn't help us too much. So what I'm going to do is hide this layer and I'm going to go back to this one and even selecting it. Some of you last class already started working with the lasso tool. And the lasso tool, you have to go clicking and dragging. So the thing is you cannot let go from your touchpad or the mouse button in case you are using a mouse. And you already can see that's causing me some trouble doing that here because I got to the end of my mouse pad. Okay. And I'm going to select all the way around it. Oops. Let me see if I can still fix that. All the way around it. And then I can let go. As you can see, I had some problems here. So I'm going to show you guys something you can do. You can use this select more. So if this is on, I can just add things to my selection. So let me add this part here and this part here. Oops, and here. Good, so that's close enough. I'm going to use Command J And let's see how it looks now. So I'm going to hide the original layer, and I can see I got a lot of the mountain. Some problems here, definitely, but already we're a little better. Okay, so this is the lasso tool. So lasso tool, you click and drag to lasso around the things you need. Good. I want to show a couple more tools for you. So some of you already saw this. We have Magic Wand. Magic Wand works by selecting everything that has the same color. Okay, so I can come here, for example. So we have a tolerance, which adjusts how it's going to select the same color or not. If I have this number very high, it's going to select everything. So see what happens here. Okay, so if I increase that, okay, so it selects all the way down to here, only leaving the grass that was very different. Okay, so let me go back to 30 something. I think that's a good value. Okay, so going back here, I can click it. I have select more selected, so I can just go clicking around it. But you can see that I have a little problem, like I selected too much stuff in here, for example. So what I can do, I can select less, and I click here on the mountain to remove this part. But then, of course, I have this. Select more. And we get close to it. Okay? But one thing that's important here, you see that I selected the sky that I want to remove. What I'm going to do, so I can use Command J, is invert the selection. Like this. Okay, so it's here, or Command I. Both will do the same thing. Once I do that, Command J again, and let's see what I have now. It's a little bit better, I think, than the last one. Okay? But there are still two more things we can do. So let me show the next one. So this is the quick selection. So quick selection, it's like the Magic Wand, but mixed with a brush. So I can increase the size of the brush here, and I can select it by moving around my image. Okay, so as I move it, I'm selecting things. Remember, I have to be clicking all the time to be doing that. Select this. It's like this little tip of the mountain. We have a little bit. Yeah, this white here is not coming at all. Let me take this as an opportunity to show you guys. When you're doing selections like this, it's important to remember that you don't have to use just one. You can mix them. So let me zoom in a little bit here. And you can see that these parts were not selected. I can fix that using the lasso, for example. So I already have select more, clicked. What I'm going to do is just do this fine detail here with the lasso. Okay, so it's looking better now. Do the same thing to fix this area here and here. Okay, so by mixing these tools, I can simply make my best selection. Okay, so that's how we do it. I have done selection. Command J again. Let's see how it looks now. A lot more detailed. It still looks a bit weird here, but that we can fix with time. Okay? And again, lasso could have made that look a little bit better still. Good. Last thing I want to show you. I'm going to go back to my original picture. And this one is called object selection. This is the first one. So object selection works by, for example, I'm going to draw a rectangle here, and it's going to automatically try to select an object. Okay, so you can see it selected the green areas. Okay, so the green hills here. So what I'm going to do, since I already have select more, I'm going to make another rectangle focusing here on the mountains in the back. And there it is. Okay, again, not perfect here. You guys can see that. We can fix that by adding more things, either with quick selection or with the lasso. The quick selection did make a mess here, so I'm going to remove that, and I'm going to use the lasso instead. Good. This looks better, and I'm going to use Command J. I'm going to hide this, and there it is. Okay, so these are all the tools I need you guys to use today. The idea is, so what you're going to do is you're going to be creating all these layers. So you're going to select anything from your picture and going to make sure that your picture has a different background. So you're going to choose 2 pictures from that. They can be yours. They can be from the internet. What I like to do, first, make the selection with different tools. For each one of them, rename the layer. So you can come here, for example, just double click, and I want you guys to have it marked like this, object selection. So using the tool you had, this was quick selection, then magic wand, then we have the lasso here, and this was the marquee. Right? So do that. After we've done all that, or you can even do these things selecting different things. So if you have multiple people you want to put on a background, you can select each person with a different tool and put them together in the picture. Okay? That's it. Hope you guys have fun.